Alright, so this presentation is about band as an affinity space. So anyone who has ever been in band, whether in middle, high school, or even college, understands that it is a world completely of its own. However, not every band kid participates in the same activities, enjoys the same music, or even shares the same level of music ability or skill. Regardless, band brings people together in a unique and, albeit sometimes dorky, way. Being in band is not just a community of people, but instead, band opens the door for multiple communities to engage and intertwine within a shared passion. Within the more general umbrella of band kids, you'll typically find the marching band folks, the serious musicians, the casual players, and not to mention each of the individual groups associated with different instruments, including drumline and color guard. There are also many people who do not play an instrument, but who simply appreciate listening to band music. These people would also be considered a part of the band affinity space. These smaller communities have their own portals through which users can engage with other users, with examples such as Drum Corps, which consists of strict auditions, intensive marching band training, and performance competitions, or summer music institutes which provide engagement opportunities for the most serious and skilled classical musicians. Other portals within the affinity space of band music can also act as generators. For example, users of various skill can create their own ensembles and groups within the realm of band, which allow them to engage with the space to whichever depth they desire. Some ensembles, small groups, and solo opportunities are established on a casual basis for the casual users, whereas others are more formally established for more advanced or serious users. Leadership in the space varies from community to community. In regular band, there is a conductor/director who leads the musicians through a piece, and within the band, there are section leaders for each instrument who have the skill and knowledge to guide other players through the piece. In marching band, there is a director who is in charge, then there are drum majors on the field leading the musicians through the pieces. Once again, there are still section leaders to guide on a smaller level. In smaller ensembles, each of the members typically share knowledge and skill levels. In those situations, each member works together to create the music. Because bands are generally divided into multiple chairs or parts, the most skilled musicians, which would be the masters in this case, perform the higher and more complex parts, while the less experienced musicians, the newbies, perform the lower and less complicated parts. Both masters and newbies are able to work synonymously with one another to participate and create band music. However, the masters and newbies often find themselves engaging with the music in other ways as well. Masters can audition and participate in advanced music study opportunities like the ones mentioned earlier, whereas newbies generally do not have the skill to participate in those advanced activities, but they can participate in activities like marching band or small ensembles. This idea is also very similar to the classroom. Every classroom will always have some kids who are more advanced than others. While it is important to offer the advanced students opportunities to expand their skill through extra activities or different lesson opportunities, it is also important for students to have chances to work together to create the end product rather than always having students separated by skill. Differentiation is done daily in band because the more advanced students are given more complex parts, while less experienced players are given easier ones. Further, band teachers typically build time into the daily activities for students to either practice on their own, get help from a peer, or seek specialized attention from the teacher. However, the music does not work unless all parts are present, regardless of whether or not one part is more difficult than another. Therefore, everyone must work together with their skill and knowledge levels to create the music. Taking this philosophy into the classroom could help create an educational environment where all students are engaged and challenged while learning within the classroom.